All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead. Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can
No,
go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic, it's just... That message led us here, to this place, to a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams, I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
There she is. England, our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. And will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi! Dig in your oars! All standing!
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood! May Thor bless you all on your way! We will see you soon!
Sail on!
Yes! I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them, like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off. Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Doug. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. Someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled. Come to, stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before pressing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it, somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dag. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
They will attack on sight here.
Stop!
What's going on?
You're gonna die! Press hard! Not getting away from me! I'll take you!
This chain is huge. And poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
Fine work.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dag. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy, and ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dag?
And he here for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick, and ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, Dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead, where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, to find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find.
No. Let us get a closer look.
Those are not Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a yard. And if they are foes, then we fight them all, together. Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
Hey, what's up?
Mess of filthy
Nice.
Danes befouling
I'm playing
our
Valhalla,
river
streaming Valhalla.
You there? Give us your name.
Yeah.
I am Sigurd.
I realized I went 7 hours in the game just screwing around, looking at stuff, increasing my inventory and skills and all that, to then realize that I hadn't even started the game. Kicked off the next quest after I collected everything, and it's like, cool, now you're going to the new land. So now I just arrived at the new land.
So spare the chatter, buckarouts, and draw your weapon.
Let's finish them!
You these heathen bastards! You have what you wish for, Dan. It feels like who are these?
Well, these are supposed to be my people, or other people that already came over here, but I don't think that went that same way. Oh. I don't know if that's just part of the thing, or if it was just me not hitting... Oh, I guess it wasn't me hitting the button fast enough. Yeah, I kept hitting the... Use my, like, health... whatever... herb, and it wasn't doing it, but... Maybe they were already on a sequence to kick my ass. Why did I end up in the water? That's weird. I was going to play Last of Us, and then you didn't get on, and so I was like, oh, you're probably watching NHL or something else, so I figure I'll just jump in this and play.
You there? Give us your name. I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg.
Tuesday, gotcha.
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, Hagen. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea.
Yes, I am. I basically am, from the little bit that I've seen, I'm a girl in like a cabin in the woods hooked up to a generator. I think it's like an Airbnb or something. There we go. No, I'm not Desmond. And then basically I'm at the site where this guy, Eivor, the kissed wolf, or the wolf kissed, is buried. Like, I finally just popped out there, and I'm like, I see my body, you know, in a hole, and then she has like a trident or something else, some Viking staff, that a message and the staff led us to his body, and so now they're like going back through trying to figure out what's going on, but I guess the world is in complete, like, I don't know, it's being affected by COVID or something, like the world is all jacked. So there, she's like trying to figure out the truth by, you know, looking at the past, obviously, like it's one of those. The bad guys, there we go. Why didn't that hit him? Oh, I guess I have to fight certain people. You didn't work today, right? Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. I was gonna say, how'd you pick that up in your car? But that makes sense. Why is it? They did, but it wasn't close at first, but yeah, Mahomes got hit. It was crazy because he got, stop trying to fight the guy that's your team. He like got tackled, but then the guy like, you know, was trying to make sure that he was extra down, so he like tackled him. Mahomes hit his head, and then the guy was kind of pulling from behind and pulled Mahomes like another foot by his neck only, like just making sure that he was pulling him down. So Mahomes not only hit his face, like hit the front of his helmet, but then, hold on, it might be hiding, remaining in longhouses, okay. And so then Mahomes got pulled again, and so he goes to stand up, and literally, like, you see on his face, they zoom in on his face, and I mean, he had his bell rung. Like, he can't stand up, like, two guys have to hold him up, and within 2-3 minutes, like, he was on the sidelines fine, but he got a concussion, like, you know. But it was interesting, like, he goes to stand up, and literally, like, he couldn't put pressure on one leg, like he was completely out of it, and his face was very pale, so it went straight into concussion protocol, which I don't know what that is on the full, like, obviously they're playing again next week, so alright, so right, okay, so I gotta go up there. So for The Last of Us, I don't think I have enough parts to make a bomb, or I don't have any bombs. So I got to figure out how to deal with the, as I call them, bloaters, but it's whatever you call them.
With those pickings as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
What did I call? Yeah, boomers.
You there!
tie us. Let us walk and we will not hurt you.
Yeah, I think I have one Molotov. I might have two. I may just try and go and battle them, go and search around and battle them, or go upstairs and take out all the extra mobs upstairs first and try and find enough ingredients to be able to then kill him and start the generator.
Yenli, I'm a merchant, not a
Yenli.
bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
So also in this game, so basically you're a little girl, and then you get to pick, like it doesn't really, it's like short hair, so it doesn't actually say if it's a boy or a girl. And so then after the game starts, you get to pick, do you want to be a boy or a girl, like to play the mission out. But you're at your father's, which is the head of the wolf clan. You're at your father's thing. He's basically not submitting to the king, but they're holding a fest or an honor in honor of the king of the Vikings. And so you like present something to him, and then a raider comes in and basically starts slaughtering your people. And so they tell your dad to lay down his weapon and he'll spare everybody. And Viking tradition to get into Valhalla is you never surrender. Like you die by being, whether you die in battle or you whatever, like you earn your way into Valhalla. And so he lays down his axe to spare the family, even though he's already told his kid to leave, and his wife's ready to battle and all that, but they have his wife also. And so he lays it down, and the guy like chops his head off and completely just goes decimating everybody. And so you go riding off with another younger person trying to get away from them, and a wolf attacks you. And so a wolf grabs you by the neck, and that's why they call him Wolf-Kissed, because like the wolf, literally like had his entire neck about to rip his head off. And then you fight the wolf off, and then somebody else helps you kill it, and then the king or the battle guy that you were submitting to basically takes you in and raises you with this guy, which is his son. And so I'm in the back right there, and then the guy with the tattoo on his face is his son. And so in the story, his son, or the king, his dad, just submitted to a new, younger, leader or king or whatever you want to call it, for peace. And he's like, we're warriors, like we take over stuff, like I never submitted to this, I never said that. And his dad's like, no, the only way that we'll live is to be happy and live in peace. And he's like, we're warriors, we're raiders, why the hell would we do that? And so he basically determines whether you want to attack your dad, if you want to fight your dad, if you want to try and do that. That's the brother, like the son's wife. And so you three determine, because you're basically like brothers, that we're just going to let him keep all his bounties, everything that we've ever raided for him, we're just going to let him have, and we're going to take the people that want to stick with us, that are loyal to us, the clan of the wolf, and just go to England and start our own. Like, so eventually we'll have to come back and all that, but it's like, this is us in the new land in England now, claiming a spot of land for us. And then I'm hoping that it's similar to when, I think it was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, to where you kind of built your little area. So as you upgraded your merchants or upgraded your whatever, then you get extra perks, or you can get, but it's like as you're building it, you're also building your town versus just like building your skills and perks. So, I don't know. Like I said, I played 6.5 hours to realize I hadn't even really started the game. I was still in like the prologue. But it was like, you go to this, and it was saying, like, to go to the next mission, which is Chapter 4 or whatever, you had to have a power score of, like, 228. I had a power score of 11, so I'm like, how am I going to continue on to the next mission? So I kept just grinding around the area, trying to build my score up, and I'm like, I must be doing something wrong. I go there, and then that's why, is you actually leave that area and come to England as the new land. So, but I'm not always a campaign driven. Like on free maps like this, like I like going around and finding all the gold and making sure that I have all the artifacts or the mysteries. So when I go to buy something, I've got plenty of money, and I'm not like, oh, now I got to go grind for another 5 hours to be able to get the axe or upgrade the armor that I want.
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning.
And it is funny. So when you're in a village, they always have like, you know, like a poker game or something. So they have a game of chance, like a game of dice. They have a drinking game where you have to hit it and like challenge a person to a drinking game. And then they have another one to where it's basically like drop the mic, to where you've got to lyrically insult each other back and forth in a rhyme, and cut through them without being like vulgar. Like, so it's kind of funny.
What else have you found?
Short notes mostly. Scraps of plans or letters.
All right,
Runestone
cool.
messages. It took some time to decipher the mess and piece it all back together.
This chosen place to settle, but there's much to be done before this small camp can call home. Okay. Yeah, see, like, suggested power score of 20. I think, like I said, I think my power score was like 11. I'm now at 21. But to go to the next mission, it said the area I had to go in, the power score was 228. And I'm like, I'm going to die. Like, this isn't going to work. I'm trying to, there we go. What? On NHL? Yeah. It's like your leg has been ripped off. You're like, what? When did this happen?
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade singing and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us, but you are the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother. Better I forge axes than swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the war of a river horse. Though you do remind me, I found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes, bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches and loot.
Take the map with you.
Are you just simulating until you're ready to play again, or?
They did.
Maybe not get hurt? Mm-hmm. Right. Are you working at, which job tomorrow? Nice. Raiding heavily guarded locations is the best way to find wealthy chests containing supplies and raw materials. Both are needed to construct buildings at the settlement. Cool, so I get to build buildings. The raid is done when all the nearby wealth chests have been looted. Okay, cool, whatever. So now I'm going to go raid a monastery.
Today we raid, that tomorrow we may build. At last, we will crack these
I remember one time I built a character on Madden, I don't know, I think it was like Madden 14 or 15, and literally like in the third preseason game, which I rarely ever play the preseason games because I'm just like, like I'll just skip ahead until I actually care. And in a preseason game, I broke my leg or something like that, and it was like I was a wide receiver or something like that, and so it's like you're out for 2 seasons, and it's like, I got dropped from the team, and basically my career was over, and I'm like, I'm on the third game, like that doesn't make sense, but that's life.
We'll pick up.
So it's like I've got to go 900 meters away to raid a monastery, but then there's like a mystery or an artifact or something like 50 meters away from me. So it's like we will be going and figuring that out. Oh, these aren't bad guys. Okay.
Tree bark. What is that smell? These breaches are too big. Elderberries!
Stay?
Easy, friend. I think you may have eaten something that did not agree with you.
Today, my son
That's not good.
is ripped.
Did you get hit, or...
Ah, a brave steed has swept me up. Onward to my
Right. Never been injured like that, yeah.
I should stay close by. Wait for him to tire.
Oh.
No fight, I will flee. And should the gods answer my call, so be it. They too will feel my wrath. Come on, food's getting cold. Am I crying?
Oh, I just chopped a guy in the neck with my axe. He's down. We're just gonna go in here and kill everybody.
I cannot feel my lips or my nose. Why does the sun burn so hot?
When you're playing that, do you still do the hybrid, like, controls?
You keep this up, you are going to get yourself killed. Are you hearing me?
Yeah! Loud and clear! Now stand aside so that I may fulfill my destiny! Yeah!
Right.
I'm going to have to drag you back myself, huh?
Yes, it appears so.
My mount's not available.
There is no resisting this lasting legacy I have forged. A wise man said it best. To resist is to piss in the wind.
I found a guy that was poisoned, he said. And so I like follow him, and he runs into a group of men and literally starts just like chopping him down like he's like basically on PCP or something. He's just so, you know, jacked up on whatever it is so he can fight.
I have been struck by a sudden wave of tired. I am
Where am I going? Where is this? Okay. And so he fights along these guys. I fight with them. And then he's like, okay, I'm tired, and literally lays down. He's like, my legs don't work anymore. So now I got to carry him back to his camp.
Have you seen the skull? He may still be under the effects of some mushrooms he ate.
Yeah.
I will keep searching.
I had to get out of the little camp so I could grab him or put him on the back of the horse.
Yes?
Come on, carry.
It appears so.
There we go. Where am I putting him down? No.
Yeska, where are you? I must find my way back to you.
You're scald.
Gods, is he dead?
No, but he should be. Seems the gods disagree this time. Splash water in his face and keep your distance. He will throw up something fierce.
Thank you for the advice. Send for your trouble, which is now my problem.
Alright, back to the longboat. Are you healthy enough to... Do you just have it on like super easy settings, or are you guys just dominating? Nice. Where's the gold? There it is. I love gold. That's awesome. Where do I get in here? Oh. Oh.
Shit! No! Out! Out!
That sucked. I'm on fire. How do I get into this place? There we go.
Give me a hand over here.
I did. I watched it, I want to say last year. I may have watched it this year. I think I watched it last year right before I moved. Because I had just gotten done playing the Brotherhood or Odyssey or, I don't know, one of the latest Assassin's Creed. I don't remember if it's Origins or Odyssey. But I played both of those and then it was like, oh yeah, I forgot I never watched the movie. Right. Come on. Like trying to break open a chest and literally nobody's coming to help me. I'm waiting for them to come help me, but they're all still busy out here. So, let me go kill everybody. Well, what it was is my right-hand person that's like loyal to me was hurt, and so I had to go out, run out and revive him. That's why. So that makes sense now. I was like, why isn't he coming? Because
But if there's more, we should claim it. Ah.
where the hell do I get in here? Come on.
Come here. Hey, come here a moment.
Cool, I just got enough stuff to build the local forge. So that's nice.
Come, we've outstayed our welcome. What see you, old friend?
Did you say a tripping penalty? Mm-hmm. Don't mind if I do. It's like now knowing that I have to loot and get supplies for building my village. It's like while I'm out, because it's like now that I've done this, it's like turn around and go back and get and build your forge. It's like, well, while I'm already out here, I might as well. What is that thing? I'm like, I might as well already attack the other shit that I need to. Oh, that dude. Well, I died. Shouldn't go after that guy at my low score, I've realized now. See this guy, I shot him off his horse, and then he literally stabbed me in the neck with a broadsword. So I think he's a higher level than me. I don't know. He was 100 meters from me, so I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, he's a power 90. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, he packs a punch. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I gotta run from this guy. Well, now I know. Nice.
Be gentle if they spot me.
Oh, so it's a close game. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, get in the boat.
This was a good day and some fine work from all of you. We should return home and unload everything.
Are you certain there aren't a few more gold nuggets squirreled away somewhere?
My gut tells me no.
Alright. He tells me to go home. Let's go home.
Sail! Catch the wind!
So, Eivor, what's your count?
My count? Dag, I've no need to count my kills. They number too many.
Likely story, Wolf-Kissed. I killed 26, I think.
There were barely a dozen when we arrived, Dark.
No, you missed them. They attacked from the forest.
Who's fighting who? Nice.
Anti-sailing here, Eivor!
No reason to sail here.
Hey!
Push now.
Back so soon.
Blacksmith. Gunner's Forge is where you enhance and customize your weapons and gear. Building costs 430. Cool. Let's build a blacksmith.
This is wonderful, Eivor. A forge bigger
Nice.
and hotter than my old forge back in Fornberg. Come visit me anytime. For weapons and gear, there is no man better than me.
I will, Gunner. Have no doubt.
Eivor, what brings you to my humble shop?
Building the settlement. Gain access to unique services, settlers, quests, and more by constructing buildings. To construct and blah blah blah. Call Raven to see any services are built or anything. Okay, whatever.
What have you got for me today?
You have a keen eye for quality. There, Eivor. Now you can take on anything.
Let's upgrade my...
Is that what you want? There. Better than before. I I can get you that ready for battle.
Can you remind me what you do here?
If you need weapons and armor enhanced or adorned, that's what I'm here for.
May I see your stores?
Ah, that one's pretty good.
I don't actually like that. Shield. There we go.
Sad to send this one away, but it will make me proud. Done for now.
I will see you later, friend.
Put that gear to good use.
Nice job. Alright, so ruin. Back damage, attack. Let's do... What?
Have a look, Sunan. Hytham, now that you and Basim are settled, what will you do?
We have work to do, starting in the cities of England. London, Jorvik, Winchester, all three are infested by members of the same order to which Kjotve belonged, but their reach extends much further than this. Of all the lands on Earth, I believe England is the most overrun.
Do they cause here the same turmoil Kjotve caused in Norway?
Not just turmoil. They spread a plague of delusion, teaching men and women to abase and abuse themselves in exchange for power.
You have strong feelings about this.
Of course. This is the sole purpose of the Hidden Ones, to liberate the body and spirit of man from any unnatural shackles. But we have not operated in England for over 4 centuries. Since the fall of the Roman Empire, the Hidden Ones have not had a presence here. This absence has given the Order of the Ancients ample room to grow and thrive. Our task will not be an easy one, but with a bureau, Basim and I could begin our work. If you have the time and spare resources to build one, we would be most grateful.
I will see what I can do.
What is a bureau? Hidden Ones Bureau. To track down movements of the Order of the Ancients, you'll find missions here. Okay. So that's the, like, Assassin's Creed Guild. Let's see what else we got.
Well, look who it is.
Practicing your wordplay, Albus.
Ah, Eivor! The only mouth in
Nice job.
Midgard
So is that where you get 3 in a row?
mockery.
You taught me the art of writing poetry, old
Nice.
friend. It is only natural that I surpass you soon.
How about another lesson then? A quick flight. Right here, right now. What do you say?
Let's try flighting.
I always put a few coins down as a wager. Most of those who enjoy flighting have an equal fondness for betting. But today, we'll abstain. Let me begin.
I'm ready.
In flighting, it's key to match cadence and rhyme. It's as much about sound as it is about time. So be careful in choosing the words that you say.
With your teaching, I'm sure my next challenger I will slay.
No. The rhyme is good, but too many words upsets the rhythm. Now, let us examine meaning. In flighting, you'll need to be cutting and keen. It's about wielding wit more than venting your spleen. If I tell you you're foolish and stupid and dull,
then I'll tell you you've nothing inside of your skull.
a good response. I called you stupid and you turned it around. Flighting about wit, you matched my meaning. When you think of too many perfect retorts, use the one that best matches the meaning. Last one. So go then and conquer the world with your wit. Go be clever, be quick, show your spirit and grit. I look eagerly forward to seeing how you fare.
I look forward to becoming far more than you can bear.
A good rhyme, but a bad structure. Close, you're close. There's still much for you to learn about flighting, but I'm confident you'll pick it up. Happy to help you learn, if you'd like to come back again.
Perhaps I will. Thank you, Albus.
I like living in the Longhouse. I feel like a Jarl.
Tell me about what you do here.
Whatever you need for your longship, my husband and I are happy to help. We have quite an eye for these things. But right now, we're more concerned with you building us a place to do our work. Get on that soon, won't you?
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Goodbye, Eivor.
What do you see? I have to go. See you soon.
Until next time, Eivor.
Yeah, I need a trading post.
There we are.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Anything you find, bring it to me. You should buy that. Only a fool would pass this up. I'll be sure to keep these in stock for you.
You said that's NHL 21?
Nothing else?
Nice.
We have talked so little since our first days.
I wish I had a more intriguing story for you. This is not an exotic story.
Do you miss your home?
Yes, often.
Well, you're most...
I am. It still throws me off. The biggest thing is when I when I tell it to, or when it's like press X to do whatever, and or as you say, the cross. And so I don't, you know, like instinctively when I'm doing that, it's like hold X, and I go to press the X button on the Xbox controller, which is square. So that's the biggest thing that throws me off, which I mean isn't killer, but. Alright, time to go oh, I gotta go talk to Sojourn.
Break their kingdoms into smaller territories called shires.
Eivor,
What will you keep in this room?
my finest weapon. For this room is yours. Here you may lay your head, hang your axe, or be alone with your thoughts.
Have you been really good enough that you should ask for a trade yet? I know that you're...
I need no special treatment.
This is not special treatment. I want you here in the Longhouse, close at hand. I may be the Jarl of this clan, but you and I lead together, as ever. So get acquainted with your room, and when you're ready, meet me at the stables.
Right. Yeah, do it.
A bed better than many I've slept in, and a good place to recover.
Kings. Do I want to go to sleep? No. What do I need sleep for?
For messages and requests.
Did you say tender? Did you just say something about tender, or am I just mixing what this guy's saying and what you're saying? I just got a room in the longhouse, which is the big, like the leader's house. So the following services: blacksmith, hidden ones bureau, stable and aviary, a trading post, and barracks. Okay, so I've already done the blacksmith and trading post. I should do barracks next. So I have guys. Rowan's table. What the hell? Where's that? Nope.
You're ready to ride at a moment's notice.
Count on it, my friend. The path ahead is bright.
With glory at its end. Farewell, Eivor.
Dag, please. This must be done.
What was that about? Is Basim leaving us already?
Sigurd means to leave as well.
Did you get to pick the team you wanted?
We know the sons of Ragnar have camped in the north. It would do us well to pay them a visit, to strengthen our ties to this land.
Is that where Basim has gone?
Basim's motives are his own. Leave it at that. We have more pressing plans. I am riding to Leicestershire, to a town called Repton. Eivor, I expect you to join me when you have finished here.
I can come now. I only need a horse.
Not yet. First speak with Randvi. She has more than one task for you here. Apart from growing this,
What town is Oilers with?
we must seek out alliances as well. We cannot pacify England.
Ugh, don't move north.
Then I must join you, Sigurd, for I am a fitter companion.
You're like, I would like to be part of the Jamaican NHL team.
Act as Eivor commands.
Ride in safety, brother. I will follow as soon as I can.
Yes, and I will keep our raiders sharp. Do as Eivor commands. Is he testing me?
He may be. Sigurd is a wise man.
I would sooner take orders from a louse.
Okay, to serve the light, rebuild Him's Hidden Ones Bureau. Speak to whoever, and reach settlement level 2. Okay, so I need to speak to this person first.
Eivor, my stable is a bit spared just now, but if you can build...
Yeah, I'll build you a stable. Calm down. I don't want to carry that. Where's the door? Where the fuck is the door? What kind of magic bullshit is... Oh, there's the door.
There you are.
You wanted to see me?
As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand. So, where do we start?
You have two options just now. Join Sigurd in Leicestershire to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, or head south to Grantebridgeshire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. I should add, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with his own contacts in the cities. His research could be useful in winning us alliances throughout the cities of England. Speak with him and see what he needs.
I want to see the alliance.
It's a very pretty song. Yep. If you want your settlement to thrive in England, your clan must forge alliances. Pledge to a territory to confirm your interest in alliance. Pledges are completed, alliances are made, and other territories will be made available. Worcestershire sauce.
Tell me about Grantebridgeshire.
Sweet.
A force of Danes, called the Summer Army by the Saxons, is camped north of Grantebridge at some ruins across the river. We should curry favor with their leaders, Guthrum and Soma, if we hope to win their trust and allegiance. My scouts did not meet them in person, so I can say little for the state of their army. Consider this a starting point.
I don't care about their army. I'll murder them all. Oh, I guess I'm making alliances out of them.
I will leave right away.
Good. And may the blessings of Freya follow.
I mean, I'm still going to murder lots of people. Just, I'm going to find out who their bad guys are, and then I'm going to murder them. Yes. We are now friends and brothers. I will murder you now. Wait, what? They're camped at the north. Okay, let's see. What the hell's this thing? Wasn't I... Oh, that's the alliance map. Okay, I don't care about that. Where am I going? Jestershire and west. Yes, perfect. Where's my boat? There's my boat. Hold on.
What's wrong with you?
Can't raise the sail yet.
Are you feeling all right?
Sing, my ravens. We can continue. Man your oars!
We must row in these waters.
Let's have a song. Run up the sail!
Hold on, in case this cuts out, I gotta get the a cup with the lid.
Save it for later.
Hold on, Dutchgal.
Oh crap, I was supposed to raid, wasn't I? Turn! Turn around, raid. Open sails. And turn. Turn around. Turn. Turn around. You're not listening. Turn around. I want that.
Sail out! Green sail!
Come on, turn. Go backwards.
Let the sail out! Push now. There! Cut my wounds!
Take you to the box!
Whoa. This dude kicked my ass. I was hidden behind a post so I couldn't see if he was hitting me or not. That didn't go as planned. I think I lost my phone. Where'd I put my phone?
Monastery! Bound to be rich pickings!
Defeat the Raven this day!
I think I left my phone upstairs, oh well.
No shame in being patient.
What the hell? Why? These guys must be a lot higher level than me, because they're literally two-hitting me. Guess I'm gonna tell my guys to fight, and I'm gonna go find their stuff and steal all their stuff.
Look! A monastery!
For Odin! We read! Take the plunder! Burn the rest!
Manage your raiding crew and barracks located on the waterfront of your settlement. Here you'll be able to recruit new Joms Vikings. Okay, barracks are next.
Monastery! Over there!
Let's go, a Viking!
Alright, well, they go to fight that way.
Take Christ's skull and burn down this house!
Help me out here! Trolls take you! Strike with me!
Yeah, these guys are way tougher than me.
Come, help me with this.
Jesus, these guys are way tougher than me. This guy just grabbed me, flung me around like I weighed 3 pounds and slammed my head into the ground, and I died. So, there's that. I don't even mind, like, the OP's not bad. It's, I think I'm literally trying to raid a monastery that's probably, you know, requires, like, I'm actually going to look because I'm being an idiot. Oh, it doesn't actually tell me, but it's like normally these are while you're lower level and don't have, you know, tip-top gear, or you haven't upgraded your crew or whatever, it's like, I mean, he's kicking their ass too, so I'm gonna go in, steal what I can, and try and avoid everybody. Because the raid stops once you get all the like chests, so it's like they'll continue fighting until.
They ways my wolves and take Christ's silver.
Getting tired? Alright, that's better. Have your guts out.
Hey, come here a moment.
Oh, that's the bad guy. That's the bad guy. Go, go, get out of my way. Come on. I'm not dead yet. Run. Oh, this guy's coming after me. Yeah, what? Have you seen all the Family Guys? Mm-hmm. I gotta find some health. I'm literally at like 1% health, and I've used all my... There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I looked today because I didn't end up, I guess, recording today's game. And I used to have basically like all NBA, all NHL, all anything that I was on a channel that I happened to have. I was like, just record it because in case someone wants to watch it. And then I log in there today to figure out why it hadn't recorded my NHL game or NFL game today. And it literally was like, hey, you refresh your Plex guide and reset up all of your series recordings, and I'm like, what the, why? But okay, so I needed to just go back on there, but then my laptop was dying, so where am I going? Why did I attack this village? Was that it? I guess so. I thought I had to attack this little outpost, but I guess I didn't.
Need to row. Let the sail out.
What we came for. Let's go.
Can't raise the
run up the sail.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Save it for later.
Randvi mentioned this place. The last known location of the Summer Army.
Imagine if you actually had to get around like the guy that does like the side of climbing from Assassin's Creed. Not just, I mean, yes, parkour, being able to jump from this to that and all that, but it's like actually like climbing as fast as they do on the side of buildings. Is that still considered parkour? The climbing aspect of it? The what? Oh, yeah. Hold on. My chat with Nick. Let's change the audio to where I hear you more than... Alright, is there anything else I need up here? Oh, this guy's up here. Cool.
Hail.
Yeah.
What has happened here?
Yeah, because he's a Viking.
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men
Well, it's
fail
funny
to
when
take
you're jumping from the tops of like the mountains and stuff. You're jumping into like an icy lake.
We made it lively. Gruntbridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Soma Ayalskona. But the Saxons took it back. They appeared within the city as if rising from the shadows and drove us out.
They just appeared in the city.
It was like they burst out of the center of the city itself, setting aflame everything in their path, shouting some nonsense about an ancient order of warriors. By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed or captured. Our Yarskoma Summa, she bellowed a retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos we were separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps. I'd follow if we were fit to. We need her iron fist.
I can find Soma. Be ready when we return.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now. Find her longship. That's your best bet.
Okay, so I gotta find a longship now. Okay. Cool. I can do that. Look at YouTube now. Imagine doing that. No. Yeah. Pulling out your axe and just using the wood handle as you jump down a thing. Right?
No reason to sail here. Sing us a song.
Do I not have a quest objective?
Well, in Hall of Kings,
can't raise the sail here.
On ocean steed, my words gain wing. Odin's mead I forthwith.
Am I going the right way? Yeah.
Thine honor sing. This wind would fill the sail. The brave man slain, Valkyrier way.
Don't mind if I do. Time to go swimming.
What do you think you're doing?
Looks like Ragnarok itself came for Grantbridge.
A great battle raged nearby. Hold course. We'll see what else lies within the fog.
What's wrong with you? What do you think you're doing?
Sail out! Strike up a tune. We'll pick up from there.
Oh, look at this beheading. That was nice.
Horns be kind.
What?
Thank you.
Alright.
Not here.
No, they were prisoners. Their boat ran across, and so they got taken over. So I just was freeing them. No, I'm trying to basically, how I'm trying to join, you know, make friends with other people. They had taken over a city, and then people came out of the ground and basically ambushed them, and so they split up, and so I found some warriors that are like, we need our leader, and so I'm basically in charge of finding their leader now. Let's keep going straight. Right?
You're still in fighting. Take him to the shelter for warmth. Slap some moss in that gash and wrap it well. Eggle, look at me. Remember the boars you felled, our first day in England? Hold his arms. 9. Large. And fat. Fed us for a week. Yeah? You'll be chasing more in a month, my friend. You come like a Valkyrie out of the fog. We have no debt to give you.
You must be Soma.
Let's talk elsewhere. Give them a chance to rest.
Quite a hit you took. How many were lost?
It's kind of you to ask, but with so much blood in the water and death on the air, I'd know your name and purpose first.
Eivor of the Raven clan. I came for you, looking for a friend and ally.
I see. I'm Soma, Lord of Grantebridge. Though it seems an order of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
The Order of the Ancients?
Sounds right. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantebridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
They are my best, my inner circle. Birna, Galin, Leave. We may as well be of the same blood.
If I can reunite them and retake your city, can I call you a friend and ally?
If you can do all that, you can call me whatever you want.
What happened to Grantebridge?
The elder man Wigmund seized it from us. I'm not sure how he managed, but he will not keep it. Not for long. He has supporters outside the city, but this attack seemed to come from inside the walls. From the heart of Grantebridge.
Where's this Wigmund? What does he want?
He's a flailing elderman under the old king. A bitter man digging his fingernails into Grantebridge, just to say he can. He's made many attempts to unseat me before. This time he managed a trick.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
Fire around here? There's one. Nope, needs to be taller. Okay.
uncut bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home.
Yeah. You ever gonna buy a bike again? Mm-hmm.
I know what you must think.
What must I think?
That it's foolish to search the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best. Vital to retaking the city.
That's true.
Do you think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude.
You wouldn't be biker boysing it with, you know, riding on the side of it and...
But these warriors are more than a blade.
Well, obviously, smashing in the gas tanks so you can get, you know, hold less gas than your 2 gallons and riding with your feet over the handlebars. I feel like that could be you.
We'll find them.
Kid Rock was in that movie, wasn't he? It was amusement. I mean, like, I've seen some terrible movies, and that one I could at least, like... I mean, it wasn't great, but it was at least entertaining. The story was there. That had, what, Megan Good in it? Every time I think of that movie or I think about a motorcycle, it makes me think of that movie. But it's not about the crashing part. It's about what the mom says. It's like, you know what we call people who ride motorcycles in the ER? Organ donors, right? Yeah.
Justice awaits, coward!
Yeah. Lawrence Fishburne was Big Smoke or whatever his name was, or something. Do you remember, oh, what was that other movie? No, what was the movie, was it Drive, or what was the one that had, no, yeah, that's definitely not the movie I'm thinking of. Where'd this key go? Okay. It wasn't Biker Boys. What the hell movie was that? It had Ice Cube in it, and he was in a motorcycle gang. Oh, now that's gonna bother me. Yeah, something like that. It had the blonde chick from she's in Mom now, but she was like in all leather or whatever, and they did like the stupidest, like, no, not Anna Faris. It was the crap. What is that girl? No, not Leslie Mann. Or not 40. Leslie Mann was... Oh, yeah, yeah. I still don't think it was that. I don't know. Now it's in... I don't remember. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Right. Oh, this dude's a power 90. Yeah, she looks... But they literally, it was like a white guy that was, they kept saying in Indochina, that was like, he had went riding over there, which was stupid. And then they frame him, right, they frame him for that, and then he had to ride like a Hayabusa helicopter. Like, it was stupid, but it was also, you know, but like, he thinks that he killed Ice Cube's little brother, but it was really like the white guy that had the... Yes. Fast and Furious. Right, he's like... Right. I know, that's going to bother me, but But I literally left my, thing upstairs, or else I would... My phone upstairs when I went and got Thea her drink. Torque. Yes. Because he rides the, like, helicopter motorcycle or whatever. That's the stupidest... It's on... It should be on Plex. It should be on Plex. Yeah. I actually like that movie too, so... Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, and I'm dead. Yeah, this guy's too powerful for me. He's a level 90. I'm a level 25. Right? I mean, you would think like 70 power would, you know... I should be able to one-shot him with an arrow, and... Where's my golden gun? Now I'm out of arrow. What was I doing over here? Mystery... U Beach... What am I doing here? Where's my long ship? Get my long ship over here. I didn't like the... When I played the... I mean, I played the, like, 2017 or whatever version, but I didn't like the... front brake versus back brake. Like, I wasn't, you know, like, I know that, well, that's riding a motorcycle, but I was not good at... Mm-hmm. Gotcha. But in Torque, they spun around a lot with the front brakes, so... I really want to watch that movie again now. So the Back to Biker Boys, wasn't not Keanu Reeves, Kid Rock's, like, boy, his best person was, like, Jermaine Dupri or something? Do you remember that? And then they had... Yeah, and then he had a... And then they had, where am I going? Oh, I already passed the guy that I'm looking for. What the hell? That's stupid. Use a Raven to locate. Oh, okay, that's why. Why the hell did I run past him? Yeah, that was weird.
Saxons surrounding
Yep.
that old hut. There may be Danes
Yeah, he got a tattoo. It had like Tice Beckford in it as well. Yeah. Oh no, yeah, but he was like the race master or whatever, like. Right, because he was also a lawyer that was friends with the mom. No, that was a different. He wasn't in a wheelchair, but there was a guy in a wheelchair that had like a cigar or whatever. Oh, that dude kicked my ass. Yeah, they like shut down the bike or shut down the bridge and had like quads and. Yeah. Yeah, because it was his dad. You know, he had tunnel vision whenever he would race. Alright, where's the advisor I gotta talk to, or old Roman, whatever. Opal, cool. Probably not. Is it? Yeah, that was the one where the four guys, Tim Allen and all them, and the guy gets an apple. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah, he's the one that he gets a apple tattoo on his arm, and he's like, it's copyrighted, but you know, what are they gonna do? It's like, you're a badass. I haven't seen that in so long, I don't even remember. That's not good. Did you ever see, or did you watch Sons of Anarchy back in the day? Right. Yep. Did you ever watch Nash Bridges back in the day? Right. Yeah, Cheech Marin was in it, but I just love that car that Don Johnson had. Like, it was like a yellow Firebird or something like that. Was it a GTO? Nash Bridges. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was yellow. Did you ever watch the new Knight Rider? They made a movie that was not good, and then they made like I think it was two seasons, but it was like a newer Mustang. Oh yeah, obviously Kit. With Mr. Feeney as the voice? Heck yeah. Michael, I don't... You know, yeah, that was such a great show. Where's my Falcon? Right? Right.
Won't take long.
That's gold over here. I don't mind if I do. Alright, Soma's camp. I don't actually know where I'm at. That's funny. That's a good time. Let me up my skills. Poison. What is this one? Guided arrow, don't care. What is this? Assassin cantrip. Following a successful parry, quickly press that to throw a smoke bomb at your feet and disappear. Okay, I don't care about that. Auto loot. Oh, I want that. Yes, because then I don't have to worry about all this other crap. Like, auto loot is where it's at. Oh, I don't have enough to get it? What? I gotta go around. Okay, whatever. 3 more and I get auto loot.
The beacon has drawn the last of my soldiers. By tomorrow, our strength will have returned, and we can retake our city. I have not yet spoken to Leif, Birna, and Galin about this. After my missteps, I worry what they must think of me.
It doesn't matter. What matters is how you lead them forward from this point on.
By Thor's hammer.
I watched Blazing Saddles with my buddy a couple weeks ago. Loved the movie. Forgot. I mean, I didn't forget, but I was like, oh my god. Like, I was explaining it to Sarah because she'll never watch it. And she was like, that sounds terrible. And I'm like, well, no, it's funny. And obviously, like, they couldn't do it now. Like, it's absolutely not political correct. And Sarah's like, yeah, you shouldn't have watched that or quoted that. And I'm like, okay. Like, I think I'm going to watch, Spaceballs is alright. Like, I've seen, like, it's just, I don't know. Like, I like Star Wars the same, but it's like Spaceballs. We're gonna watch, Young Frankenstein next. Young Frankenstein's a great one.
Help us reclaim our city, and you will have an ally in me.
My blade is yours. For Grantbridge.
That was a good one.
We'll rest for the night. Gather our strength and our wits. And at a break of
I love Mel Brooks.
we'll retake Grantbridge. Pass the night in our camp, Eivor.
For old school directors, I think Mel Brooks is my favorite. Wes Craven's my favorite horror director. And then for newer movies, I think Jon Favreau is my favorite director. Oh yeah, he's amazing. And I love that even the parts that he plays in his own movies are never like, you know, he's not like, I'm whatever, you know, like, I'm Mel Gibson and I'm gonna direct my own thing where I'm the leader. It's like, really? What? Like, no. Like, yeah. Oh, that's with, yeah, Jeremy Piven. I loved that movie. I always watched it on TV, but yeah, and they had George Clinton and the P-Funk All-Stars. Yeah, Parliament Funkadelic. I've seen them 3 times in person and gotten on stage with them twice when I was a kid. And so it was cool because I was like, oh my god, like I've sang Flashlight on the stage, like waving a flashlight. Like, this is awesome. Yeah, George Clinton is amazing. If you like that type of, you know, like, that's not every, like, Sarah would be like, why the fuck are we listening to this? That is not her cup of tea, but I grew up with my dad, and so he's into all the kinds of weird and funk and I still think one of my favorite movies of all time is Animal House, which Sarah will never watch that with me, so I'm gonna have to watch it with someone else. I know, I'm so, like, there's movies that it's like I'm actually like super pumped up to watch with, like, but I was also thinking about, like, I keep going like, I love gold, like thinking of like Austin Powers, which, I mean, were funny movies. Like, they were stupid, but they were still funny enough to me. And so it's like, are the girls going to be like, what is this trash? Haley has my sense of humor, and Thea's leaning more towards my sense of humor. So I hope that I have that, but you never know. Sarah may poison their minds with like, this is stupid humor. This toilet humor is not funny. Like, I was watching an interview with Jeff Daniels the other day. And Jim Carrey, like, it was on Conan in like December or whatever, and Conan and Jim Carrey comes out, and it was like to talk with them and to watch them, and they were like literally, you know, they were like, Jeff Daniels had said somebody came up to him and was just like, watching you two on camera is just like the best because you guys are a true like brotherhood. You feed off each other, like, it's just funny. It's not forced. It's not, and you know, it was just like. You know, Dumb and Dumber is a absolutely stupid movie, but it's like it's that it was never meant to be anything, right? Well, that's like Sarah actually likes the movie Wedding Crashers. Like, she's like, I always, you know, like every time we watch it, she's like, this movie, oh, like I remember, but it's stupid. But she likes Rachel McAdams, and then like you watch it and you're like, there's actually a story to it and all that, but then you still have like Will Ferrell, you know, being like, Mom, the meatloaf, you know, come on, fuck. Like, today I crashed a funeral. What? Oh yeah. I still think another one of those is like, I've always loved Super Troopers and all the guys from Broken Lizard and those different Club Dread, and they're stupid movies, but I think they did a great job with Beer Fest. Like, where they're sitting there Beer Fest was great, and then he was like, you know, talking about, he's like, your grandma was a common whore, and he's like, Gam Gam's a whore? And then later, like, she's like warming up the Wiener Schnitzel, and he's like, maybe Gam Gam was a whore, like.
stop a wound from festering isn't with a blade.
Super Troopers 1, I made it about a quarter of the way through Super Troopers 2, and I wasn't in the right mindset. It's the same as like Anchorman 2. Like I have to be in the right mood to be able to like watch it.
Anchorman I've watched like 100 times. Anchorman 2 I think we watched twice.
No! Thanes of Grantebridgeshire! Retake what is yours!
What has Whitman done to her?
No time for that.
Yeah, but there was some beauty to it when he's like, you know, like he grabs her shirt and it's like Penelope and her name's Penelope, and it's like there's little, I mean, there's nuances. It's the same as, did you ever see Cabin in the Woods with oh my god, no, yeah, with not Liam Hemsworth but Chris Hemsworth. It's a terrible horror movie, and it's not really that scary of a horror movie, but it's like 4 people go to a cabin in the woods, kind of like Evil Dead, but it's actually but it's like not a simulation, but it's a sacrifice to the ancient gods, to appease them, and so they're like running it like it's a computer game or computer simulation, like, you know, being like, turn up the pheromones because, you know, like the virgin has to die first. And all that. Have you not seen that? It's not really scary. It's like, I mean, there's that, but it's, so anyways, I'll give you the brief synopsis if you don't actually. So it's like, you know, Ginny's cousin, like we don't know who Ginny is, but it's like Ginny's cousin, all of a sudden that she hasn't talked to in years or doesn't, you know, they've got a cabin in the woods. And so, you know, her and 4 best friends are going to go up to this cabin in the woods. And it's like, okay, cool. And so they stop at a little gas station trying to find that and make a phone call. And I don't even remember what the phone call was about, but it was just like, you know, somebody was like, don't go there or don't do this. And they were just like, well, that's weird. Or I don't even remember. Like the guy that is running the gas station, like, is like, yep, you know, they're almost in there. So they go to this cabin. And they're trying to figure out, you know, what to do, and they basically drive on this, you know, single lane road to get into the cabin, and then, hold on, where am I trying to go? Like, I'm just like fighting and killing everyone, but I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing, or I haven't paid attention to. And so they go in there. Well, then you find out like people are running this like a computer, like a NASA lab, and you're like, what the hell? Like they're at a control desk, and they're like, all right, guys, like what do we think? What do we, you know? So basically, the premise behind it is inside the Earth is the ancient gods, and so every year the countries have a contest to appease the gods because they have to have a sacrifice, but it has to be a sacrifice in the correct order. So it's like, virgin has to die first, and then best friend, and then like plucky cute girl or whatever else, like in some order. I don't remember the exact, but it's like, you know, they have a specific way, and so they're literally like running it like every country has a different like control desk. So you see the Japanese doing like a ring style, you know, that, and then you see another one doing more like a Godzilla style. And so these guys are like, we just need to get out of here. And it has Chris Hemsworth in it. And he's like, we just need to get out of here. And so he goes to ride a dirt bike and jump over the lake because the bridge to the only road is like damaged. So he goes to like jump over the bridge and smashes into a wall. Like it's literally like a computer, not simulation, but it's, you know, they're controlled. Like, and that's the point of it. And so and the first time you watch it, you're like, what the hell's going on? And so they're like, all right, guys, what do we want to do? Like, how do we want to do this? And so they're throwing darts at the board, like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to kill this? And so they're like, okay, zombies. And so they press a button, and then, like, zombies start raising out of the ground. Like, they have zombies just on the side of them or whatever. Like, inside their, not layer, but inside their, I don't know, NASA space station thing, their control tower, they have all these different creatures. And so the guy that the girl is supposed to die last, and she ends up being able to basically, she sneaks inside of the thing or something like that. She sneaks inside of it and is going through the different levels trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And so they think that they've killed all 4 of them, and they think that, you know, they've appeased the gods for another year, because if they don't, then the gods will be oh, I'm choking a big boy out. If they don't do it, then basically the gods or the inner whatever will destroy the earth. And so it's a contest of all the countries. And so they end up killing the 4 people, and they're all happy, and they think that they've done it. And then the virgin actually didn't die. But they, like, you know, pump up the pheromones, and they got to kill this guy next, and they've got to lock this door to get this person to make sure they die. And so the, like, virgin and the girl go inside the control center and are going through an elevator, and the elevator doors open up on each floor, and you see, like, creatures, alien creatures, and then you go to the next floor and you see like the girl from The Ring crawling upside down, and so they're basically just paying an homage to all the different, like, cult classic horror movies, which is pretty cool. But the first time I saw it, like, we saw it at the drive-in, and I think Sarah fell asleep, and I was just like, what is this? Like, it didn't make sense to me, and then, like, I'm driving home afterwards, and I was like, that was actually pretty cool. Like, they did a really good job of, like, I mean, it's a terrible, stupid movie, but, like, it wasn't Scary Movie esque, but they did a good job of playing homage to all the different horror classics. But ultimately, at the end of it, like, no country actually was able to get the sacrifice in the right order. And so they come across the ancients as they're, like, waking up or something like that. And so it was weird. I mean, I did a terrible job explaining it, but if you're never going to watch it, it doesn't actually matter. What if I come to Vegas and I'm like, we're going to watch this? You'd be like, all right, let's just watch Deadpool. I know I was telling Sarah how you, when I had to work when I was in Vegas, how you just, like, chilled there while I was working with that problem. And I was like, yeah, we just kind of watched Deadpool. And she was like, well, that had to have been boring for Nick. And I'm like, I told him he could leave. Like, I mean, I felt bad. Like, you're just chilling out in my suite. Where's this gold?
Why not?
What the hell? Okay, I gotta find a underground entrance.
You were the keystone to this attack. You turned the tide.
Yeah, you can talk to me later. I'm trying to find where the other gold is. How do I get down there? It's like a gold chest underground that I'm trying to find the entrance to.
Let the wind from your lungs breathe
I don't want
life
to follow
back
her. I
into
want
us.
to follow, or I want to find this gold. It's funny, this girl keeps, I'm supposed to be following her to like end this mission or whatever, but I keep going close to her, and so she keeps like starting to talk, and then I walk off, because I'm trying to find that freaking underground entrance. Where the freak is it? Nope, that's pigs. Where the fuck? I'll just finish this quest and figure it out. Alright, I'm gonna call it after I finish this mission. Isn't it only like 9 o'clock there? But you also have like weird sleeping hours because you have to work at like midnight or... Yeah. Yeah.
You will stamp out the last of Wigman's fading fires. But tonight, we feast as gods!
That was weird. She had a look or something. See, it's funny because did you ever watch the show Vikings?
Yes. I really liked it.
My clan throws the best feasts, I think you'll find. You enjoy yourself?
See, I made it through season 1 and was like, I mean, I didn't mind it, but it was trying to, like, we had just got done watching Game of Thrones, so I was trying to find something else. And my buddy's like, oh, Vikings is great. So it's like, when I play this game, I'm like, I should really go back and watch Vikings because I really want to get a Viking-based, like, inspired tattoo. Because like, my lineage comes from, like, one of my trees is from, Norway and Scandinavia and Vikings. And so I'm like, oh man, that'd be cool. And then like on my mom's side, I just like it's from like Mexico and Indians down there, or Native Americans or whatever down there. And so it's like I thought about having some kind of combined tattoo or something. So I'm like, I should watch that. And then I play Marvel, and I'm like, man, I really have been wanting to watch. I really want to watch the Agents, Shields, whatever it is, the Marvel Shields, Agent of Shields, or whatever it is. I can't think of the thing. Yeah, maybe that is Agent of Shield. I heard that I watched half of the first season and it was all right when it first started, and I was like, I'll wait till it gets more. And then I talked to people, and they're like, after the first season, they're like, it gets so much better. The first season's like, meh. And so I'm like, I want to watch that because it's like 7 seasons.
What remains of Wigman's power
right.
Throughout the Shire. Meet with them. Raid with them. Get to know them as best as you can. Find out which of them betrayed me.
You could plan your attack and see if it flushes out the traitor.
Too great a risk. This snake could compromise us at any time. I need clear, sound judgment. I need you, Eivor.
You have me.
Thank you. Feel free to take a look around as you wish. Search the city, the tunnel, and here, a gift. For retaking Grantebridge with us. One of the few things I have left from my blood family.
Solon was smart to build this tunnel.
That's why I couldn't get down there. Couldn't find the way down because I had to finish the quest for her to show me the way into the tunnel. That makes sense. Oh, there's a snake down here. Yeah. All of a sudden it had showed like I had found something. I was like, well, that's weird. Or I had been detected. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I haven't been detected. And then all of a sudden I see the snake there. And I'm like, oh, well, that's what it is.
A painted cross. Trail of yellow paint drops. This tunnel leads to the longhouse. The trader marked it with a yellow cross, then opened the way and let them in. The trader must have exited here with a few more, heading away towards the riverbank.
Crap. Okay, where's my home? Ravenplodden or whatever. See, that's where I just did it. It said fast travel X, and I'm like holding the square, and I'm like, why isn't it doing it? I go build what I need to build, so I finish out that quest line and move on. And then I'm going to stop. I'm gonna go watch the circus. Do you watch that ever? I need 30 of what? Son of a... Yeah, so it's a show about it's a show about the political thing, like through like Trump, and through the last 4 years they've made like 4 or 5 seasons. And so it's literally talking about like the greatest circus on earth, talking literally about Trump and the election, the presidential race. It started before the presidential race of Trump. And so it's literally 4 advisors talking about it. They go, sometimes they talk to the candidates, sometimes they talk to the different people. I'm going to stop broadcasting.